Apparently, Andrew Tate got locked up, and this is supposed to be the reason.
And I only get away with that because the girl of 6 years plays along. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them with Vivian. Because Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28. Vivian's like 21. Girl of 6 years plays along. Vivian's like 21. Girl of 6 years plays along. Vivian's like 21.
So they're saying that pretty much Andrew Tate was on footage with a girl who was underage. Damn. If that's true, then he's nasty as hell, deserves all the time that they trying to give him. But if it's not true and they're reaching and trying to just destroy him, then that's messed up. And I think he would deserve to be free, right? But if he's doing the opposite and that footage is real, and he was out here doing the R. Kelly, lock him up, put him under the jail. He needs to be in there forever. Put him in the type of jail that they have in One Piece. We need him in that prison. No escaping out here in these streets. He ain't got no Luffy if he's actually guilty.
Amber, thank you very much indeed for joining me. How significant are these arrests of Andrew and Tristan Tate on United States soil, especially given the fact there is an extradition treaty, obviously, with the UK, and the belief is the UK are pushing to have them brought to the UK for justice?
Piers, good to be with you. It's very significant. We're talking about 59 total charges now relating to 7 alleged victims for offenses that span between 2010 and 2017. You have the 21 original charges, and now you have 38 new charges. And so you have 3 alleged victims in the first round of charges, and now an additional 4 victims here. And I know that there's talk on the internet that somehow the Trump administration and allies are going to somehow block the extradition. But since the extradition treaty has been signed between the UK and the US, only one case has ever even been held up for extradition. This is a matter of course where people accused of serious crimes, and this is a serious crime, and when there is at least probable cause that there's enough evidence to justify the arrest, that those people are sent back. It may take a while. It may take a year. It may take 2 years. But these brothers, I believe, will be sent back to the UK and they will face justice.
They are trying to get the Tate brothers up out of here. Fam, they are not playing. They are pulling all the stops. If one thing don't work, they're going to try another. Right? And that's not me defending the Tate brothers because I didn't see no footage. I don't know what the heck they talking about. Is it true? I used to like Andrew Tate. Then I stopped watching his content because it was pretty much over the top. And people started to treat him like he was Jesus. And I didn't like that. Even Sneeko, someone who was like a loyal follower, I'm talking about, he treated him like he was Christ. like he was preaching from the Andrew Tate Bible. That's how Sneeko treated him. And now Sneeko's actually speaking out against him. It's kind of crazy.
So now you're promoting Me Too feminist culture. The fall off is crazy.
See, it's not Me Too feminist culture. It's the fact that they're actually guilty. And I looked through, well, apparently, according to them, I don't know, allegedly they're guilty. Allegedly. At the time, I did believe it. I believe that they were innocent, but you look into it more and you look into what the Loverboy method is and you look into what that is. They literally said that they were recruiting women to pimp them out. They had a course talking about how you could become a pimp. Word for word, they just spell out exactly what the Loverboy method is. They say, this is how you do it. If you want a girl to fall in love with you so that you could traffic her, buy my course and I'll teach you how. So first you make her fall in love with you. You have with her. Then you program her. Then you take her passport. Then she's in love with you. Then you put her on OnlyFans. It's like, that's what the Loverboy method is, word for word. That's what pimping is, allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly. To a T, that's exactly what pimping is, and they just did it online. And they did it in Europe with white women. Look at that, too. You know what's so funny is that the Tate started grifting the white supremacists, like the white incels, the skin worshippers. They literally got rich pimping out European white women because they were better for money. Like, they made more money. Do you think that they were pimping out Asian girls and black girls? No, they moved to Romania. because the crimes, they thought that we're going to get away with it. They said, Romania's a third world country. I could be a mob boss. I'm a mafia. I could bribe the police. I'm like the cartel of Romania.
Yikes. Sneeko is not playing. Fam, he has supported the heck out of Andrew Tate before, and they are beefing. To be clear, Andrew Tate threw him under the bus metaphorically when people was trying to cancel them over a Kanye West song being played, and then everyone blamed Sneeko, but it was actually like Andrew Tate and his friends that were doing it. Also, Andrew Tate was dancing to the song previously, so it was really weird. That was something else that made me not really respect Andrew Tate, where I was like, word, that's what you doing? You just gonna lie like that? But it seems like everyone is coming for him now. Some people might feel as if it's rightfully so. I don't know.
Now you have an additional delay in the United States because the brothers are going to be able to try to fight extradition. It's a loser. They're not going to stop the extradition, but they can go from judge to appellate court, even to the U.S. Supreme Court. They can fight it all the way. But here's the bright spot for those of us who want justice, is that as they appeal, they are most likely going to be held in a detention facility, in a jail. They're not going to be out there living the high life like they have been in Florida. They're not going to be co-hosting bare knuckle fighting competitions. They're going to be in a cell while they wait through the appeals.
There was a statement from Joseph McBride, who's the lawyer representing both brothers. Last night, the United Kingdom, a corrupt and fallen nation that jails its own citizens for tweets while ignoring gangs it found too inconvenient to prosecute, conjured up a wave of charges against the Tate brothers. This is not law enforcement. This is a political hit ordered by a dying empire that fears two free men with a microphone more than it fears actual criminals walking its streets. And their case has been taken up by a lot of people online, including Nick Fuentes, who tweeted, "Free Andrew and Tristan Tate. It would be a national humiliation," he said, the United States to allow the UK to extradite them. Two American citizens over trumped-up Me Too charges. The same country that persecutes white people for speech while importing rapist migrants. So you can see the way the political wind is blowing here in certain quarters. The Trumps have historically been reasonably friendly in terms of their view of the Tates. Does this change that?
I don't think so, Piers, because it's limited to what the Trumps can do here. So first off, what hypocrisy for these internet influencers to take the side of the Tates when they are some of the leading voices against Epstein and the so-called Epstein class. Well, how is this any different than what Epstein had done? At least the accusations are just as serious here, but yet they take up for these guys. I don't know the difference other than I guess they identify Andrew Tate with themselves and the MAGA movement. But even if Trump wanted to do something here, the court system is independent. The only thing that the Trump administration could do if they wanted to is that at the very end, when the courts have ruled and they're about to sign off on sending them back to the UK, the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, could block it because he could say that this is a political prosecution, and that would violate Article 4 of the treaty between the US and the UK. But that is almost never the case. I mean, that has happened once to a diplomat, not someone like this. And does the Trump administration really want to be on the side of these notorious manosphere, misogynist, pro-terrorist individuals? I don't think so. And remember, even in the MAGA movement, there's a split when it comes to the Tates, because Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, and his attorney general have been trying to get them arrested in Florida.
This is definitely getting intense, but I don't have all the information. And when I do, or if I do, I will share it with you guys and give my full opinion. As for now, yikes, this seems very intense. Tell me what you guys think. That's more important to me as well. Tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. Hit the like button and the hype button and share the video. Let's get down to the bottom of it. It's pretty nasty out here in these streets, man.